Let's begin reading on page 140. Yesterday, when I was not here, you read 137 to 139. So unfortunately, Grayson, that means that you're going to have to read that on your own because no videos were made since I was not here yesterday. So we're going to start on page 140. Outer planets. The planets farthest from the sun, made mostly of gases, so they are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Uranus. All right, so the ones, the outer planets, makes sense, they're on the outer portion. So that would be Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. We're going to say Uranus because I've had too many problems with people getting too goofy on them saying it that way. So we're going to say Uranus. Okay, Uranus and Neptune, okay, and they're made mostly of gases, all right, so those are the outer planets, and also known as the gas giants because they are made mostly of gases, so another name for the outer planets because they are made mostly of gases. So the outer planets are known as the gas giants. Thank you, somebody's paying attention. What are the outer planets known as?
The gas giants.
What are the outer planets?
Gas
Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And these would be called the inner planets. But we will get to that. You didn't do that yesterday, did you?
Yes.
Oh, you did. The inner planets, yes. So these were the inner planets. They were
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
Those were the inner planets, right? And now these are the outer planets, made mostly of gas. All right, the outer planets. The first 4 planets orbiting the sun have solid surfaces, but the next 4 are mostly made of gases. In fact, they are sometimes called the gas giants. Jupiter is the largest planet of our solar system. It is over 300 times bigger than Earth. Jupiter has many moons. There has been a large storm called the Great Red Spot on Jupiter for 300 years. Can you imagine a storm that lasts for 300 years? You could fit 3 Earths inside the Great Red Spot. So that's how big this storm is. 3 Earths fit inside it.
Wow.
Saturn is the largest planet with rings. If we were to get a close look at these rings, we would see that they are actually pieces of ice or rock orbiting Saturn. It is very cold and stormy on Saturn. Uranus has rings as well, but it is the only planet tipped on its side. All right, so if you look carefully, it is harder to see the rings of Uranus, but they are going this way. Instead of going the same direction like Saturn, you can see the rings are going the opposite direction, so it's like tipped on its sideways, okay? Then we have Neptune is the last planet of the solar system that we know about because of a special gas in its atmosphere. It looks blue. It takes about 165 Earth years for the planet Neptune to orbit the sun, longer, I'm going to the top of the next page, longer than any other planet in our solar system. Why do you think it takes Neptune so long to orbit the sun? Well, they tell you right next. It says it takes Neptune so long to orbit the sun because it is farther from the sun than any planet. So its orbit takes the longest time. Each planet shows how powerful God is, yet each planet also shows us that God made Earth in a very special way. No other planet could possibly be our home. God designed the best kind of home for us, right? So none of the other planets can support life. All right, now we are going to do, instead of doing it here on our paper, because you're not supposed to write in your book, we're going to do it on the chart. All right, so this would be labeled as the sun, and this would be
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Uranus. We're going to say Uranus, okay? I've had people be very naughty and start thinking something when they say it that way. So we're going to say Uranus, and this one is
Neptune.
All right? Sounds like you guys drilled them enough yesterday that you were starting to learn them already. That's really wonderful. Okay, you will need to know them on a future test. All right, now, which one is the only planet tipped on its side? Grant. Uranus, very good. And which one is the largest planet with rings?
Saturn.
Saturn, very good. And which one's the largest planet? Riley?
Sun.
That's not a planet. That's not even a planet. Jupiter. Jupiter. Do you know what the sun is? The sun is a what?
Star.
It's a star. The sun is a star. It is not a planet, and it's not even the largest star. It's just the one that's closest to us, so it appears very large to us. And this is the planet that takes the longest to orbit the sun.
Neptune.
Neptune, very good. All right, we do have something that we can do outside, so therefore it can't be on the video, but in the past, excuse me, stop playing around. In the past, I've taken 2 jump ropes, one shorter jump rope and one longer jump rope, and then someone stands in the middle and holds both jump ropes, and then we see how long it's going to take the person who's on the shorter jump rope to go around the person in the middle, and how long it takes the person holding on to the longer jump rope to go around. And it's easier for you guys to see how that when the person is farther away, it takes them longer to go around whatever's in the middle. And in this case, it's the sun. So going around the sun, the ones that are closest, it takes them less time. The ones that are furthest away, it takes it longer because it has the same orbital path.